Hey everyone, this is Pilot22, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Chronicles of a Dark Lord, Episode 1, Tides of Fate. In between the last episodes, I went ahead and did my staring coin grinding and just kind of got a little experience. I don't think I really got too much here at this point. I'll just show you where my standing is right now. There's Mage's skills, there's Krysta's skills, there's Gelina's skills, and there's Isis's skills. And in this case, I'll show you as well my equipment setup. There's for Magus, there's for Krysta, there's for Gelina, and there's for Isis. Everyone's pretty much fully decked out as to what we can get in this particular town. These are a lot of items here. Nothing really of importance here, just your regular items. And alright, let's go ahead and exit the town of Theralan here, and we can now go ahead and go in the castle. And just like as the last episode, make sure you're absolutely ready to continue with the plot of the game before you enter the castle. Because in doing so, you set in motion the train of events, and you cannot go back to the town at this point. So, with that said, let's press forward. Yes, we are at the Ivory Myst Castle. Queen Shilise Laren, it's been a long time indeed. Yes, it has been at least 2 years, Magus. Although from the look on Gelina's face, I do not think you're here for a social visit. No, we're not. It is good to see you again. Though you are right. We are here because Valdrace is poised to strike the Rim Kingdoms as did the Merry Landmass already. We do not have much time, Your Majesty. Your country will likely be one of the first to be targeted. I see, so it is finally happening. It is, Your Majesty. Queen Rhaena herself sent me to find out what Valdrace is up to, and to prevent their plans from coming to fruition. I present Lady Krysta Ayer of Golden Horn, and Sovereign Isis Lee of Ilion. They are both correct, Shilise. We must prepare for their imminent invasion. We will assist you. A pleasure, Your Majesty. We will do our best. You can count on me, Your Majesty. We will not fail in this. I thank you all for your support in this. I will order the evacuation of the civilians and set up a defense line along the coast. I would like you four to join my troops there. I'll be fighting as well. My people will not succumb to Valdrace, not as long as I draw breath. And yet, this allows you to go into your menu screen, make sure you're fully healed up, make sure your equipment is all good. I showed you obviously before the fight, before we enter the castle, I'm already set. So, let's continue on. There's Drea Nightshade. I am Duchess Drea Nightshade of the Sovereignty of Valdrace. They are either surrender to me or face the consequences. I do not think we will be surrendering to you today, or any day, Drea. I cannot allow Valdrace to lay any claim to the lands of the Ring Kingdoms. You have 2 choices as I see it. The first is that you fight, and that every last one of you dies. Or you can surrender, in which case only a few of you will be executed. That particular line reminds me of a movie I saw recently, although I'm sure it's been said in other movies and literature in the past, and that would be the Pirates of the Caribbean, the Part 3, on the World's End, I believe it is. That's the one British guy, the head of the East India Company, East India Trading Company. The one guy there said that you can fight and all die, and surrender and only most of you will die. So that's where I'm reminded of it. We will never surrender. You hear me, Drea? Never. Everyone prepare yourselves. I'm with you, Magus. Valdrace, come and get some. You will not take one more step onto these lands. You've chosen to die then. So be it. Troops, engage and slaughter them all. For the Rim Kingdoms! And here we go. Got a couple enemies to defeat here. We have, let's see, what are they? Soldier 4th class. Alright, let's go ahead and just use some abilities on them. Air Blade, not really too effectual. However, this one shall be very handy. And this particular spell, I don't believe I showed it off yet. I learned it in the last episode there. When you do your level grinding, I believe, I'm not sure what level he actually learns it up. I think it was 10. Yeah, just watch. Oh, didn't kill the one guy. He's like a speck of health left. Let's not waste the spell. You evaded it, bugger. There, let's just attack. Don't waste the magic on that guy when you don't need to. 250 Stern coin and 200 experience. And no items. And they get closer, some of our guards get, the soldiers get kills, and fight 2. We get more soldiers and an Ornak. Basically an ogre type character. Wow, no one died by that. Anyway, but this is the spell we're really looking for, Thunderous. Just like the fire one, it's lightning in the mental. And they get through them pretty quickly, I should say. Got a bit more Stern coins and a bit more experience. Round 3, more soldiers. They all live. Interesting. It's too bad Isis does not have a multi-target spell at this point, because that would be really useful. Seriously? They're evading? Wow. Don't really need to watch your MP on Gelina or mages too much at this point. But if you do run out, you can just use one ether. That should get you by. More soldiers. Flamers again. Really? No one died? I really don't want to waste any more MP. I'm just gonna attack. Attack. Can Isis get them? Lost for soldier? No, evade again. Come on, Magus. There we go. 500 Stern coin and 400 experience. And no items. Great. You are the one that was forced to serve against your will. We have heard of you. Ah, so you must be the ones I was warned about back in Valdrace. Why resist what is inevitable? Surrender! Drea, you used to be loyal to Solarian and to the Ring Kingdoms. Come on, woman. Stop to your senses. You're one of us, not one of them. Step out of it, Drea. You must remember your days of honorable service in Solarian. No. You're trying to confuse me. Such tactics won't work against me. There's only one outcome here, and that is bringing your heads back to me to Valdrace. So you have chosen death. Very well. Boss time against Drea Nightshade herself, or Duchess Nightshade. Anyway, this could be your first opportunity to use that quicken scroll in your items if you're not a level as I am right now. Like maybe if you're 1 or 2 behind, might not be a bad idea to use to get an advantage. Now, that quicken scroll, what it basically does is it gives your character's agility up for, I believe, 4 turns. 3 or 4 turns, something like that. Then it goes back down to regular. Right now, we don't need it because, well, Isis at this point doesn't have the spell, and I don't want to use the item at this point. So, Airblade. However, Krysta does have the spell. And I would, again, highly recommend using it on Isis, because you're going to be needing curing in this fight. Most definitely. Although not because of that particular attack by itself, although that's not too bad, 276. At this point, Magus, you can use any number of abilities. I prefer to go Venom Slice and hope to get lucky by poisoning her. Although I've never got it to work before, I'm not sure if she's resistant to it. It is what it is. Now, Thunderous. I believe this is the spell to use. does pretty good damage, 876 right there. And see, this is why the agility boost pays off. You get your cure in before Drea gets in her next attack. Like that. Yes, does a lot of 200-300 damage for every character in your group. That's really nasty. Magus is doing some pretty good damage there. Yeah, Isis could be doing pretty much healing almost every single turn. Now, at this point, you can use Agility Blast on Magus, because it would be beneficial for his attacks. On Krysta herself, so she can get turns speeding everyone else up. Or in this case, I would go Gelina. Reason is because her magic spells are really useful, and it would be really good to get them off more quicker. And I'll also be using the Magi Bless ability as well that Krysta has. That will also increase the power of the magic spell. So it'll be faster and more powerful. Oh, 300 something damage. It's significant, but it could be worse. We got it on about half at this point. So you look at Isis there, her spell agility thing wore off. Now, do I get lucky, and do I just go ahead and leave Isis the way she is for one round? I'm gonna give it a shot. Now, you can't see it there under Gelina there, but if you look about her HP MP, it only shows the magic attack up at this point, but she still has both agility and magic active on her right now. So, let's see, Thunderous. It didn't do as much as last. Interesting. Well, we're getting down anyway. I'll take over 1,000 damage. Let's get the agility back on Isis here. Wow, she got a turn there, and the Drea hasn't attacked yet. So, let's see. Do I go an Air Blade? Ooh, almost dead. Will this kill her? No. One more Thunder Rush should do it. And we got her. Hooray! Wasn't too hard. Although I may have been in a level more than actually what was needed. Or two. And there are 40 staring coins and 1,000 experience. Very nice. And we got a reward for our victory. We got a power vial and an elixir. I'll take those. Ugh, well done. In the different reality, perhaps, things could have been different. And she's gone. Retreat! The Duchess has been killed! Retreat! Thank you, all of you. Without your assistance, I do not know if we could have repelled them. Nonsense. You and your troops are more than a match for Valdres. Actually, I'd have to agree with that statement there, Gelina. You had a lot of troops, and so did they, but those troops are pretty weak. So, although I could just be over-leveled as well. Agreed. Your troops are well trained, Queen Chalice. Well, on behalf of Ivory Myst, thank you. Now, may I ask where you are off to? We ought to head for the Empire of Adivian. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. Empress Eleanor will likely be able to assist us in reaching Valdres' shores without alerting their army. I have not seen Eleanor in a long time. Something wrong? No, just past events. It's nothing. Well then. To Adivian. I suppose we can borrow the ship they left near the coast. Feel free to take it. The spoils of war, after all. Also, speak with my people to heal and outfit yourselves properly. When you're ready, come speak to me again. Yeah, we can go around and just talk to the people. Talk to people here. How nice. This guy was dead. Can't leave this area. So yeah, that's exactly why I mentioned you can't go back once you start that trigger, the sequence trigger earlier for the castle. They're all, well, half of them are dead. Yeah, you keep patrolling. Might be a while before it's all recovered. Not bad of a, not. I'll agree, it was pretty fierce. Yeah, this guy gives you some items, but no equipment to speak of. And this person here, definitely talked to her, Lady Edelyn. Well, hello again. I came all the way from Solarian under Queen Lystaria's orders, or Lystaria's orders, to assist in the defense, though looks like I got here a bit late. I will heal your wounds. Awfully nice of you. Thank you. Pretty much at this point, yep, go ahead and talk to her. Are you ready to leave? Yes, I am. Good luck to all of you. Our hopes go with you. Until next we meet, Shalise. And off we go on another boat ride. What could go wrong? Mages, there's something I need to tell you before we make landfall. Oh, what is it? See, Eleanor and I, we've got a bit of history together. I see. Continue. I told you I was once a citizen of Edavian. Well, I was actually Eleanor's chancellor. Eleanor and I were practically sisters, you know. Then that damned Anto came into our lives. And we get a little bit of a scene here. Eleanor, you can't just turn a blind eye to what that bastard did. He had destroyed an entire village. And why? Just to get rid of his attention. He's a monster. You know our laws, Sir Gelina. You helped make a few of them. If someone seeks sanctuary here, we're obligated to provide it. You are just like those fools back in Golden Horn, Gelina. They didn't listen to me. They refused to understand me and my motives, just as you are doing now. Listen here, Anto, I know of this. If you ever set foot outside Adavian's borders, I'll kill you myself. Pathetic wench. I'd love to see you try. Stop this, both of you. Are you serious, Eleanor? No. No, I won't stand for his ilk anymore. I'll not remain here a moment longer if this monster is allowed to stay. Even Magus, at his worst, was nothing like him. Lena, we've been friends for how long now? I consider you my sister. Please, you can't mean that. You see? I told you she would try to poison you against me, Eleanor. Eleanor, either he goes or I go. If our friendship means anything to you, you won't throw it away over him. Lena, you're my best friend, but I've got to uphold the laws of Adavian. I never turned anyone away when they claimed sanctuary. Did I turn Magus away? No, I didn't. Magus only claimed sanctuary because he didn't know how Ziri would feel about us at the time. What he did and what Anto did are two very different things, Eleanor. I figured her to be a harlot, Gelina. I suppose we can now destroy your family so you ever-growing list of good deeds. Anto, listen to me very closely, you damn cat. If Eleanor were not standing between us, I would skin you alive. Them's fighting words. I will remember your words, Gelina. Have no doubt of that. I'll never forget them. And when you least expect it, I'll take everything from you. Enough. Lena, I made my decision. As Empress, I have to act in accordance with the law. Anto is given sanctuary. I see. No, Lena, it doesn't have to be this way. You made it this way, Eleanor. Don't think I'll ever forget this. Today you betrayed me. Lena, no. And off she goes. A few months after I left, Anto attempted a coup by trying to assassinate Eleanor. When he failed, he fled the country and went into exile. Intriguing. Do you know where Anto may have gone thereafter? There have been rumors that he had been spotted near Valdres. but nothing confirmed. I hope they killed that bastard. Isis? Hmm? What is it? Nothing. Just a feeling. And here we are at the Adavian dock. At this point, I would recommend, in terms of Krysta, well, unfortunately, I'll have to say, slight spoiler in this case, I would definitely recommend going ahead and unequipping Krysta. Although I can leave the cutlass on her because it only is useful to her. So at this point, I'd also recommend saving. You can't go back to the dock because, yeah, Mages does not let you. So all I can do is head east. And you kind of get stopped right here automatically. You're a perpetual thorn on my side, Dark Lord. Zexor, are you so fearful of me that you will not show yourself? Your goading means nothing, Dark Lord. Perhaps the sampling of my true power will guide you to the truth. But you stand no chance against me. Zexor! What's he doing? Oh crap, there goes our boat! The flames are getting closer. We must go now. Wielding fire is my specialty. I got this. The rest of you, get out of here. Krysta, we're not leaving you. Don't think I plan on dying here. Go, darn it all. You better not die. Krysta, be careful. And Mages just leaves automatically. Look, I know I don't pray as often as I should to you folks up there, but I got one for you. Let me live after absorbing this fire, and I swear on my soul I'll pledge myself to helping Mages. Okay, let's do this. Come on, come at me. Krysta! That's not good. I got her. She's alive, but she has severe burns. We'll have to take her to the healer's ward in the castle. Let us make haste. Yes, at this point I recommend going ahead and skipping the town. You may go ahead and save. And let's go in the castle, shall we? We arrive at Ivory Castle. This is the heart of the entire empire. The beacon of tyranny of Valdres. Okay, let's just keep going forward, and it automatically stops you here. I will take Krysta to the healer's ward. You two go on ahead and meet with the Empress. Very well, we shall see you there. Shall we then, Isis? Yes, let's go see the Empress. Our scouts have reported that there is a rather major battle within Ivory Myst, and ooh, that's Megara Lee. A familiar face. Indeed, that is quite true, Megara. Emperor, Sovereign Isis. Much has been going on that we are only now becoming aware of. It is good that you are here. And there's Drea as well. Hello, my love, and good to see you again, Isis. Hello, Megara, and I'm glad you made it to Adavian, Drea. Been a long time, Emperor. Indeed, a long time, Empress. May I present Sovereign Isis Lee of the city-state of Ilion. Isis is his Empress and Lord Sajara. A pleasure, Your Majesty. Sovereign Isis, an honor to meet you at last. So we have a lot of ground to cover. You say that the attack on Ivory Myst is confirmed? We were there, Empress. Isis, Krysta of Goldenhorn, Gelina Grey, and myself fought alongside Queen Shalise Laren and the troops against Valdres. The battle was won. I see. And you say Gelina was with you? Indeed. She took Krysta to your ward. Krysta was wounded when Zexor sprung a trap on us at the dock. It is because of her efforts that we were able to get here. It has been a long time since I have laid eyes on our beloved Lena, Magus. I'm gonna keep messing it up here, as I suppose I have to get used to it. It will be good to see her and to check in on Krysta. Yes, we should go to see Lady Ayer, though I am sure that Lena has not forgotten what happened. I really hope that one day you and Gelina can put that bitter history behind you. For now, though, we should look in on Krysta. Yes, and on our way there, Emperor, you can inform me about what you know about Valdres and their activities thus far. Indeed, you'll find it quite interesting, Empress. And it just kind of takes you there. Now, if you can hear the music of this part, viewers, it does remind me very similar, or is really familiar to a particular cave in the original Final Fantasy I, perhaps? So, I know it's a little different, but just kind of putting that out there, viewers. See if it reminds you as well. We'll leave a message in the comments as well if you know of that song. You going to be okay, Krysta? Ow! Hey, I said stop it! You are an impossible patient. Just like you to drive right in the nurse. When I get out of this bed, take it easy. Besides, you're going to be here for a while anyway. We're all coming in there. Well, apparently you have guests, Krysta. Enough already, I'm fine. How is she? She'll be out of action for a while. Though, don't worry, she'll be fine. Well, that's good at least. I hope you get out of this bed soon, Krysta. Yeah, you'll be up and causing a ruckus in no time. Thanks, Megara, Ziria. Lena, I'll be waiting outside for you, Magus. Take care, Krysta. You too. Lena, please, and then she just walks away. Doesn't want to have anything to do with her. I see she's still harboring that grudge against me. Do you think she'll ever forgive me? Perhaps. Give her time, Empress. So where are you all headed off to? Now that you've told us about what happened in the Rim Kingdoms, I think you should head for Seerdrin. And that kind of gives you a clue as to where to go next. Very handy. That helps. Looks like we got to cross some snow area. Interesting. And we also got to cross some water as well. Due west of the mainland, my regent there, Riley Connors, should be able to help you in reaching Valdres. Then that is where we are headed. Krysta being injured means we're only 3, though. Make that 4, Isis. There's no way I can pass up fighting alongside you 3. I'm going to see this through right to the end. You've been missed, Ziria. It'll be good to have you back with us. I'll be heading back to Kisareth to prepare our defenses just in case Valdres decides to strike us. Be well, everyone. Thank you for coming, Megara. It was most gracious of you. And she just warps herself out of here. Very nice. Very handy to have that personal teleport spell. Wish I had that. Sadly, I don't. Hey, Isis. Yes? When you get to Valdres, kick some serious ass for me. I will. Consider their asses kicked. Let's head into town to stock up before we leave for Seerdrin. Take care, Eleanor. You as well, Ziria. Take care, all of you. Ziria Lee has rejoined you. Hooray! More party members! And it brings you to just outside the room and where the Shebang Castle, the west section. So I'm going to go ahead and put Ziria back in the party. Unfortunately, you can't move your party members to at your discretion in this particular game. Well, you can, but it's kind of difficult to do because right now you see they're all locked in their particular position. So at this point, there will be a way to, in the future, viewers, though, to rearrange your party as you like. For now, you must put Ziria right there. She is still level 10, a couple behind, just 1 level behind you. So not too bad at this point. You can put some of the equipment you found, you got off Krysta, and give it to Ziria. And give her the Mist Shield, the Mist Helm, and the Mist Armor. Definitely helps her. However, her sword definitely could use an improvement. and give her a poison gauntlet. I believe we found that a week they took it off again, Krysta, so give her that. And I think that'll do it for this episode, viewers. In the next episode, we'll go ahead and explore the castle, visit the town, kind of stock up, and we'll see what we can do after that. So thank you for watching. This has been Parlay 22, and again, tune in next time for another episode of Let's Play Chronicles of a Dark Lord, Episode 1, Tides of Fate. Again, if you have any comments, please leave them in the section below. You guys have yourselves a great night, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.